Hey, my name is Spencer Iverson, and for the next few moments, I want to share with you why I am so thrilled about this particular project, MWR Life. By way of introduction, I'm a lawyer. I've been in the home based business space now for over 30 years. I have a pretty interesting background as relates to business, done some pretty cool things. I was the second guy in charge of a $4 billion hedge fund. I got patents and taken companies public. I have been the owner and CEO of three different home-based projects that we've taken from concept to scale to sale. And even currently now, with another couple of partners, we own an existing travel company that does B2B transactions. And so, pretty cool background. I just want to give you some perspectives, not to brag, just to give you some perspective as to where this content is coming from. And so, why would someone with a background like mine even entertain a concept like MWR Life and this powerful travel product that they have? Well, I'm going to share that with you right now, and I'm going to do it in three digestible bites, three different videos breaking down. There are a number of reasons why you should get excited about this project, but I'm going to break down three. The first one we're going to look at on today is the artificial intelligence and the technology component. The second we're going to look at is cryptocurrency. And the third one we're going to look at is timing and positioning. You're going to understand, hopefully, by the end of these three videos, that why these are just a few of the ingredients in the recipe that has now made this 12-year-old company the absolute fastest growing home-based travel project anywhere in the world. And while you're like, wow, it's been around for 12 years, I've never heard about it. It feels new. It should feel new, especially if you're in North America, because now they have perfected everything. All of the systems, all of the technology, the compensation plan has been perfected. And now they are ready to come to the grand jewel, the crown jewel of the direct selling space, North America, and say, it's time. It's time. So it feels brand new, and you should get excited about that. Let's jump right in to why this is reason number one as to why this is so different and why I am so excited about MWR Life. Artificial intelligence, whether you know it or not, is sweeping the globe. And there are oftentimes concepts that if you recognize that concept too late, you will have missed the boat. Most of us missed cryptocurrency. You know, I own a lot of cryptocurrency, but I wish I would have gotten involved with Bitcoin when I first heard about it 8 or 9 years ago versus really in earnest getting started with it 6 or 7 years ago. Still not bad timing, but it wasn't ideal time. I was skeptical. I didn't know what it was. Will there be mass adoption? And I missed a window of time. There are a number of other trends that a lot of us have missed. And so here comes another revolution right in front of our face called artificial intelligence. And there's data points that suggest that more millionaires will be created in the next 5 years through artificial intelligence than has been created in the past 20 years with the advent of the internet. That's big. And so whatever project you're in and whatever you might be looking at, I want you for the next few moments to divest yourself of the emotions of whatever it is you're doing. And I want you to look at the logic. I want you to look at the simplicity of what it is we're going to be sharing with you. Because as a lawyer, all that means is that I am trained to have divested myself of my emotions, particularly when it comes to business. And I only look at facts. I only look at facts. Let me read to you some of the headlines that you're seeing right now as it relates to artificial intelligence. ChatGPT, new Atlas browser, has an agent mode and it's eyeing travel. You have another article, MSNBC, from Google to Expedia, AI travel agents planning future trips far beyond assistant status. Then you have another article, guys, we can do this all day. Another article, an ally or a threat. 44% of travel agents fear AI could replace them. Guys, for some people, they see the writing is on the wall. They see what's happening. But are you so emotionally vested in what it is that you're doing that you're going to go down with the ship versus being a business person? And you know where wealth is really made? Wealth is really made when you get ahead of the curve. When you get it, when you see it before everybody else. That's the reason why a lot of folks are not making money in Bitcoin today because now that there is more massive widespread adoption, now we want to buy Bitcoin. Now that's at $111,000 per coin versus maybe when it was 10,000. Maybe you didn't see it ever getting to $100,000+ per coin. Maybe you saw it when it was at 2,000. I know people who saw it was 50 cents. Like literally, I know people who did that, who saw that, but they also may have missed the boat. But oftentimes that's what happens. We wait until everybody sees it, and then there's no longer an opportunity. I was doing a lot more research about artificial intelligence, specifically in the area of travel, and listen to what I found. It says that AI will be revolutionary for travel over the next 5 years. Even modest state data and statistics, meaning a 3 to 7% increase against an 11 to 12 trillion dollar industry, which travel represents as the biggest industry in the world, creates hundreds of billions in new value every single year. Under conservative estimates, roughly 30,000 to 700,000 new millionaires worldwide will be attributable to artificial intelligence by the year 2030. I could end right now. Stop the presses, slam the mic. But I want to be a travel agent. Stop. Guys, listen, the model of you booking travel for someone and waiting 30 days, 60 days, 30 years to get a fraction of a commission, guys, those days are over. It's like you trying to sell 8-track tapes and VHS tapes in a digital and streaming world. The new era nowadays is artificial intelligence. Don't take my word for it. Look at this video.
You ever had that moment? The one where you realize, I waited too long. The opportunity was right in front of me, but hesitation held me back, and now it's gone. We've all been there. That investment you didn't make, that job you didn't take, that new skill you never learned, and now another shift is happening. A shift so big, it's rewriting how people work, earn, and live. AI isn't coming, it's here. And it's not just about technology, it's about who learns to use it and who gets left behind. Most people will wait, they'll watch, and a year from now, they'll wish they started today. You've missed opportunities before. Don't let AI be another one. This time, step on the train before it leaves.
Now, here's what I'm gonna do. Again, don't take my word for it. I told you, I'm an evidence person. I believe in facts and figures. I'm gonna walk you through our Gen 1 technology here with MWR Life. Take a look. So now let's look at real briefly how MWR Life has incorporated the use of artificial intelligence into their travel technology. Once again, this technology is proprietary to MWR Life. This is not through a third-party vendor. This is a part of our intellectual property, which means that no one else has access to this in this form. Travel Advantage is our own in-house, again, proprietary travel agency. And so I'm going to go, and as you can see, guys, this is not Jerome's Journeys. This is not Pookie's Paradise. Guys, this is a highly, highly sophisticated travel searching engine. We can do everything you can do on the highly advertised websites: hotels, flights, cars, transfers, cruises, life experiences, which are curated trips. Get back with the person who invited you to look at this video. They can break that down. We have a lifestyle mall and much, much more. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to go right up here. We're going to click on AI Trip Planner. That's not Allen Iverson. That is artificial intelligence trip planner. It's going to take you to a screen, ask you, where do you want to go? Let's pick some place that I find absolutely fascinating. Let's go to Costa Rica. One of my favorite places to visit. Great fishing, great food, great people. Let's choose some dates. Let's go. I want to choose both something in the middle of the week and something that includes weekends. Everything, anybody can find you a great deal and great things to do on the weekends, but it's during the week, or actually during the week. But the weekends are really tough because that's when most people are available to travel. So let's do November 6th through the 11th. Let's do 6 days. You don't want to go to a place like Costa Rica and do a turnaround trip, right? So we'll click on next. Now, who's coming with you? Very logical question. Is it just you, a partner? Are you going with friends? Or are you going with family? Most of the times, Mr. Iverson travels by himself, but this time I want to go with a partner. Now, click on next. What's your budget? Low, medium, or high? I'm going to choose something that's popular for most people. Let's do medium budget. I don't want to go, Red Roof Inn and, hookerbrotherup.com, but at the same time, I don't want to ball out of control. So I'm going to go medium budget. I'm going to click on next. And then it says choose a minimum of 5 activity types you want to participate in. I'm going to load more. What do you want to do when you get there? Talk to the artificial intelligence. Let it know. Let them know. I love water. I love food. I love adventure. As a matter of fact, Costa Rica is known for ecotourism. So I want to go with their specialty, eco tours. I want to be around the water, maybe a catamaran cruise. I love nature and wildlife. Let's do something of excellent quality. And let's take advantage of some adventures, okay? Those are my 5. I'm going to click on next. Now what's happening is artificial intelligence is taking over. And think of what would happen if you were trying to do this same exercise using a traditional travel agent. You could explain all day to a traditional travel agent, and they would have to make a bunch of phone calls, call you back. Oh, this is sold out. Would you like to do this? In the time that it took to even make the phone call, you have a completed itinerary through Travel Advantage and MWR Life, complete with a Google map that shows you how fast or how long it's going to take to go from point A to point B. It will now give you certain hotels and resorts that you can choose that are within your budget range, and you can choose it directly from this screen. There's the Delta Hotels by Marriott, all kinds of properties. But let's scroll down. You can book your flight and look at the flights here. But let's look at this itinerary that is put together for you. On day 1, it says you're arriving in Costa Rica. And as you can see, as I click on day 1, the map changes so that it gives me an idea of what the time is going to look like for me to go from point A to point B for whatever my selection is. It gives you the pricing, $6 per transfer, gives you some reviews and a description. It does this for all. Now listen, guys, it even shows you the time. If you from the airport to your selected hotel or resort, roughly 25 minutes. Now, maybe you're really athletic and you want to carry your luggage and walk and save money. Fantastic. It takes you 2 hours and 29 minutes. Whatever works for you, they will accommodate, guys. Then later on that day, it is recommending the San Jose Bites and Sights walking food tour. Gives you a description, $34 a person. And as you can see, it has changed the description or the map to give you how long it will take from point A to point B. Let's go to day number 2, adventure and nature. You can choose to do Balsa River whitewater rafting, Manuel Antonio Park Nature guided tour. Day 3, exploring nature and wildlife, a night walk around the Arenal volcano. That is, Costa Rica is the home of one of the few active volcanoes in the world, and you can take a night walk and explore the wildlife there. Thrilling, let's see, something for thrilling and adventure. The original canopy tour, you can do zip lining in Monteverde, more whitewater rafting in a class, relaxation and scenic tours. So you can do a Baldy hot springs. I would highly recommend this. These hot springs at this resort are heated from the lava of the volcano. Amazing experience. Again, shows you how long to get there. $75 a person. You can book that directly through this application. And then it gives you your departure. Guys, you can do something on the last day, $5 transfer going back to the airport, maybe on your way out, do the coffee and the chocolate tour. Listen, all of this has been put together by artificial intelligence, and this is just Gen 1 artificial intelligence technology that is provided exclusively by MWR Life. First of all, a lot of y'all want to go to Costa Rica now, right? Second of all, guys, that was just Gen 1. Guys, this is proprietary technology. All that means is we own it. If you're in a project and they don't own the technology, if they're using a third party vendor and all you might be as a marketing arm, you have no control. You have no control. Again, I'm not emotional about it. That's just what the facts. This company is debt free and owns all of the intellectual property. So the things that you see, that's why the compensation plan is so robust. That is why the discounts are so great. We don't have to go through a third party and get the crumbs that fall from the table. But if you want to really get excited, look at what we're doing with Gen 2 that's about to come out with our Gen 2 artificial intelligence upgrade. Take a look at this.
Hi, my name is Nuno. I need your help.
Hello, I'm Travi from Travel Advantage. How can I help you?
So look, I could go on and on. I just wanted to give you just a little bit of a hint of why so many people, hundreds of people a day, are getting in position to save on their travel, but also take advantage of the opportunity. Because travel is not something that you sell, you just have to tell people. I don't have to turn you into a scientist, a medical professional, and explain a whole bunch of stuff. I just need you to recount to me your fondest memory of your favorite vacation. And once you told me that story with a smile on your face, I'm gonna ask you one question. Would you get excited if I could share with you how you could save money on that next trip next time? Who rejects that? I send you a link and I follow up. Guys, that's it. You don't have to be a dynamic builder, a great orator. No, you can just be someone who is consistent at sharing information with somebody who is going to travel anyway. Guys, get ready for my next video that's going to break down the cryptocurrency component, another future forward looking advancement with MWR Life. Thank you for joining me.